Hello, welcome everyone to another live that we have. I am happy to see you guys. It's been a couple weeks. We are full throttle in summertime, so it is a great time. I love being with my kids, but it's just a crazy schedule. So we're back here, so I'm excited to talk to you today. If you are new here, my name is Jen Shaw, and I am the owner of All Accounting LLC. And at our firm, we specialize in small and mid-sized construction businesses. Those are typically companies that are doing between $500,000 to $10 million in revenue. And we help them understand their numbers, see where they're wanting to go, so they can get back to the things that they love in their business and feel in control of their finances. So during these lives, we love to just break down different topics and talk about how to utilize this stuff within your company and get some momentum in the directions that you want to go. Today, we are going to talk about 12-month rolling forecasts. So let's dive in. So a 12-month rolling forecast is a little different than a budget. So a budget, I like to think about something is very fixated. This is going to be an item that when you do a budget, you get to all the heads together, go through each division, kind of decide, and sorry, it could just be one or two people going through this as well. But you decide what the next year or next quarter or something is going to look like. And then you compare to what you actually did. And although that's helpful, I feel it's not as active and useful and ongoing as a rolling 12-month forecast. The rolling 12-month forecast is something that is going to be updated really on a monthly basis. And once one month falls off, you're going to tack it on to the end. And so you're constantly changing and navigating how things should look on here. So it is a looking forward view and really connecting what you are doing in your numbers and really how to make the next decision. This is a great time to really look at seasonality within your business. So if your spring and summer months are a lot busier than your winter months, kind of showing those differences. Every month isn't going to be same. Perhaps it is, perhaps your industry does, and maybe you just have like 1 month of a dip, but whatever month that is, you're going to put in those actual numbers. And for the most part, you're guessing these things. You're doing an educated guess, right? You're looking at your labor. You're going to forecast, okay, well, this next quarter, we're going to do 15 different projects. And we're going to look at, pricing based on that. Is it a bunch of 15 large projects, or is it a difference of like 5 large projects and 10 smaller projects, and kind of really breaking it down mid-size and chunky it in to see when those things happen. You can also plan out your overhead if you're looking at potentially hiring on someone, and it doesn't have to be an overhead. Perhaps it's a project manager or a new division and you're expanding. Just adding in those very possibility things that you're working towards, and it's something maybe happening in 6 months. So you have no real expenses coming up for them, but then in the end of the year, you're going to see that change. So you want to add that in. And each month it gets closer and closer, and hopefully you're getting towards being able to actually afford them. And then this can help you with looking at your capacity. Are you running too low on your projects? Do you really need to beef up your sales? Are you running too high? Is everything just going out the door too quickly? It is really a hybrid between your actual cash that's happening and when you may or may not receive your actual revenue or expenses. So this is not a fine set in stone type of thing. You just always constantly want to look at it and update it as much as possible with true factual numbers when you have them. But best guess scenario, even 60% of where you think it might be is better than not even looking at it at all. So just really getting in the regularity of updating it to keep the momentum of following your numbers. So it's replacing those estimates with actuals every month and really tying things together with your timing so that you can ensure that you have enough money to do payroll, or if you know that in the next year you're going to have to purchase a piece of equipment, you want to be saving up for that, make sure that you have enough profits to cover that. Or if you need to leverage with the bank and utilize a loan, you know that that's happening and you have time to prepare. You have time to get your financials really tightened up so you can present the best face forward when you are getting these loans. If rolling forecasts are new to you, doing one, great, but perhaps you do want to look at maybe doing different scenarios. So your regular scenario that everything is great and that's just what it's going to be is your base case. And then perhaps you have a conservative. Maybe you have 3 clients that you're hopeful that they pay on time, and you hope kind of speed up payment, but maybe they're going to even be longer. Maybe instead of net 45, they end up being net 60. So kind of making that conservative case. Or perhaps you know that inflation's coming or there's more tariffs or things like that. You'll increase the expense side. So just really dialing in as time goes. Again, it's a soft science and it's not an easy thing. This is not a one and done. This is not this is going to take, me 30 minutes. No, to really spend time on it on a regular basis to understand where you really want to go. Because when you actually are paying attention to the things and monitoring them on a regular basis, you can really decide and pivot. This thing that you were doing, hiring this crew and doing the jobs this certain way, maybe that was working for 20 years, but now in this new world, it doesn't. But being able to look at the numbers and decide, yes, this worked, or yes, this didn't work, and pivot from it and see how you can change it just gives you a much better guidance on things. If this still feels so overwhelming, or if you just want a little bit of nudge and help to work through these things, that is exactly what we do and more, with just helping you understand your numbers, because we really feel that when you know your numbers, you can own your future. I hope you enjoyed today and take some nuggets to your own financials and can play around. Just get comfortable with them. It's not something that you can break, but it is really great to just get in there, dive in, and begin to start that path of forecasting. We will see you next week, and I hope you have a happy 4th of July.